Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Farhad, and I'm thrilled to be here today to talk about the captivating concept of beauty. In a world that often encourages conformity, I believe it's crucial to embrace our true selves and celebrate our unique qualities. And today I'm excited to share my thoughts on this empowering topic. So let's explore together and see what is actually means to be beauty from inside out. Thank you so much for having me. So the first slide is the definition of beauty. What is beauty actually? From when I searched in Google a lot, I found that beauty is what makes people like good looking and attractive. What makes people attractive? Their mindset, their kind heart. These things makes the people attractive. Actually, we all have met somebody in our life that was very pretty from their face, but their mindset was not really good, and the mindset make them completely unattractive. We all have met people like that, and our mindset, our heart, that's what make us beautiful. If you are like, if you're having ego a lot and you're pretty, but you're having ego a lot, you're stubborn, you're not kind, not even a little, with the poor people or with people who are weaker than you, then you're not beautiful at all, because you have black heart and you're not showing love to people who deserve it. Most of the time we see that people are like, those who did us dirty, there we are like, oh, they don't deserve love, but we all deserve love. That's what beautiful in us. Beauty beyond appearance. We all have met people in our life who was very kind to us, like they were very humble, that even we are shocked how people like this exist. So if you have that people, and we always want people like them in our life, but we never willing to be one of them. We never wanted to be kind in our life. We just wanted kind people in our life. If we want kind people in our life, first we have to be kind with ourselves and then with people. If you did not figure your emotions by yourself, then how can you figure other people? If you're not kind to yourself, then how can you be kind to others? First of all, you have to prioritize yourself, then people. And here you can see some compliments, which was very good. You see, you always know how to make people feel valued. This was the best compliment you can ever receive in your life, because having somebody who listen to you and make you valued is very important. Beauty of character. What is beauty of character? We all always worry about reputation, but we never worried about our character. What is reputation? Reputation is what people think about you, and character is what you are actually. If your reputation is ruined, then it doesn't matter, because your character is not like that, right? So first of all, your character should be good, kind, and have empathy. If you do not have empathy and you're just having sympathy in your life, you show people sympathy, then it's not worth it, because having a good character is very unique and rare. Training yourself and training a lion is very different. Training yourself is harder than training a lion, because if you have this audacity in your mind that it's okay, these people are nothing, I'm always on top, then this is also not good, because you're having ego, and ego is not meant for us. We all should be kind and have empathy. Should have empathy. Inside beauty. Inside beauty is like the similar thing I said in intro. Inside out and outside in. This is completely different things. Like from outside in, you're like not very kind, influenced, and just want to be what people want you to do. And inside out is what you are actually. Like in my heart, I have sympathy, I have empathy, I'm compassionate, and I am authentic. But outside in is just not good. Beauty of empathy. So first, what is the difference between empathy and sympathy, and why empathy is more better than sympathy? Empathy is like you're you feel that person. Like if my friend is venting to me and I have to see, I have to feel that. It's not like I feel sorry for them and like, oh, you can get better, and I give advice to them. I'm not listening to them. It is sympathy that I'm not listening to them, I'm just giving advice and I'm feeling sorry for that. This is sympathy. Empathy is like I feel you. What are you feeling? I'm feeling you, and I'm just becoming calm and listening to you. If you're just talking like for an hour, I'm willing to listen to you. That's empathy, and we all have should have developed empathy in our life. Real beauty in diversity. First, I was really confused that if I should put this slide or not, because most of people think about diversity in different manner. They are like, oh, then you support LGBTQ also, then you're also one of them. I had this type of friends also who are like, why do you support diversity? Then you, if you support diversity, then you support LGBTQ also. I mean, if you are also having this question, then I have to tell you, I don't support LGBTQ, but I don't I don't have to do anything with them. I don't support their mindset. I don't support their ideas. But it's not like I'm going to kill them. How dare you to live? I cannot say that because they have right to live. I'm nobody. I'm not a god. I'm not their parents. I cannot say these things. I just don't support their mindset. And it is completely fine if somebody else supports them, because we all have different paths to go. Maybe now they're supporting and later they realize that they were wrong, so you cannot judge people. And diversity, most this is just becoming a trend to hate other people, to hate black people, to hate people who are lower than you. This is just becoming a trend. Like if you're seeing in Instagram, this is all up like they're making fun of people who have like black color. They're making fun of others. Even our relatives, when they come home, my relatives, they were like, oh, put ghee on your face, put rice water in your face so you can become whiter. In Afghanistan, it is lot common. If you are like having any other color other than white, then they will tell you to do this to your face so you can look whiter. This is just becoming a trend, and it is not good, because every color, every caste, every religion matters. In my class, there was a teacher. She was Christian, and she was like, we all should follow Jesus, and it is and he is the true God. Okay, I support that. Of course, that's what you think, but you're here to teach us, not to tell us what real religion is, which is pure. Every religion is pure. Every religion have purity, but we cannot judge that. We cannot force people to follow our religion. Like I'm Muslim, I cannot like force you all to become Muslim. We all have different religion, and we all are beautiful in our own way. Kindness. So for kindness, if you start from evilness, you will come back being what you hate. If you start with kindness, you will come back and get the kindness back in your life. It's a circle. If what you do will come to you, even if it's like after years, after decades, it will come to you. If you start with evilness, it will come to you eventually, and if you start with kindness, it will come to you. This people this generation, this youth, they're so much advanced in like, I don't want to be kind, it is cool to be rude and mean with people. This is just becoming a, this is becoming a trend to be like not to be kind, because they're like, people who are kind, they are dumb. No, they are not dumb. They just feel that being kind is good. Even I was like that feeling like, why should I be kind to people? They don't deserve my kindness. Because most of my friends broke my heart. Friends breaks your heart more than if you're in relationship, more than your partner. Because whenever I ask my friends like, oh, what was your first heartbreak, they say, oh, it was my friend who broke my heart. Even me, my friend, she broke my heart just one day before celebration of New Year, and I was so lost. We like decided to put on lehenga on New Year celebration because of our dance. Next day we fought, and I was a clown to wear lehenga, and she came like a tomboy, which broke my heart so bad that I thought we can become friends in New Year celebration. But she decided to move on. That was good decision, of course, and she was a good friend though, but still, it was not meant to be friends. We were not meant to be friends forever, because nothing is forever. So, here, if you're kind, it will come to you. If you're rude, it will come to you also. Now, I have so many good friends and they support me so much. And then, and if I talked to her like yesterday or maybe some few days later, we talk, and she's like, okay, I cannot find a good friend. I'm so sorry, can we become friends again? I'm like, it's these. Second revenge is forgiving and forgetting. You don't exist to me, I don't exist to you. You live your life, I'm living my life. Because if you are still making them want to feel jealous of your other friends, then you still care about them. Why would you still care about somebody who don't want to be with you? So always choose the second revenge, forgiving and forgetting. You know what, my friend, they were like, okay, they were like, okay, you know what, if I wished I would go in past and erase my mistakes. With this knowledge, I should go in past and erase my mistakes. But then I realized that if I erased all my mistakes, then how should I meet you? There was like no reason to meet you if I was just erasing all my mistakes. So if you're erasing your mistakes, maybe somehow something you miss something good. I was like, I didn't understand it at first. I'm like, so why? It will be good that you don't have any mistakes, you don't have any regrets. And he's like, so why? What will happen if I don't have any regrets? I would not able to meet such friend who is willing to listen to me, not to use me, not to judge me, not to backbit about me. So you should forgive yourself first. Like if you're having any regrets, you should forgive yourself. If you're having any mistakes, forgive yourself. Just forgive and forget them and move on. Our nature. So from this picture, it is obvious that if somebody else is winning in the team, you should be happy. You should clap for them. It's not like becoming jealous. Like in academies also they happen. Like if somebody wins, the other people is not very much happy with that. Like they're like, oh, she won, she probably cheat, or she did something else, she gave money, she's greedy, she's like that and that. They're not happy at all if somebody else wins in the competition. In competition, they're not happy at all. This is a very, even your friends, they become your enemies when you win in something you always wanted to. They become your enemies. So if you're having this nature that if I'm in competition and I lost, you lost, but you should take lesson from it. Why did you lost? You should learn from your mistakes and grow. You know, we grow through what we go through. If you're growing up in a surrounding that is like in your nature that is always happy, if even if you lost, so you will grow through that. And if you're raising in a family that is like, oh, you lost, now I will not give you food for 2 days, if you're growing up, so you will not be happy. So if you raised in that case, you should maintain yourself and remove that trait that I'm going to be happy if anybody else wins other than me or other than my friends. Radiating positivity. So from this topic, like if let's take example of our teacher. Okay, we in this academy, we did a lot of mistakes, we laughed a lot and we didn't listen to him, but still he was positive with all of us. He didn't like shout in with he didn't shout on us, he didn't yell, or he didn't give us punishment. He was always calm and nothing else. So this is what positivity is. If you're becoming calm, if you're being calm and just radiating positivity everywhere, if you're being kind with them, every positivity, even you can help people to to find themselves. If you are kind with them, if you're rude to them, they will also be very sad, because we don't know what people are going through. Maybe you are rude to someone who was about to do suicide, and maybe if you're kind to the same person, maybe the person feel that, oh, this people exist, so it's okay, I will give life another chance. Always be positive, because if you are negative, then everything negative will happen to you. So if you're always kind and smiling with everyone, so they will also smile. When we see somebody smiling or laughing, we also laugh and smile, even though we don't know the reason, still we laugh. Why? Because it's positive. It's positive, and we if we see someone laughing, we also laugh. So that's why we should always maintain positivity and not letting negative energy impact on us. Beauty of compassion. Compassion. It is similar to empathy. So, if same compassion is what you have to be happy with for others. Like I said, in our nature, you have to be happy for others if they win. You will get what you did. If you did good, you will get good. If you did bad, you will get bad. This is just rule of life. So if you're compassionate, and if your friend or maybe your enemy, they won in life, you have to be happy for them, you have to clap for them. Why? Because they won. And this enemies and friends, they're not forever, it's just for a limited time. It's there, you met in the path, you're going home, and you met them in your way, and just they have their own way to go and you have your own way to go. Cultivating inner strength. First of all, how to cultivate your inner strength. Most people don't even know they have inner strength, and we find out, like, from nursery to 10th class, we give different subjects. We learn Hindi, English, maths, science, Sanskrit, Arabic. We learn a lot of subjects. Why? Because we have to choose which one we are best, which subject we can give our best. Some people give best in the science, some people give best in math, some people in all subjects, some people in social science. So most people, they are other people, and some people, they are not good in anything. They are just confused, what am I good at? They feel like loser. Like I was one of them, because I was a very slow learner and I cannot understand one thing in just one time. I have to repeat it like 2 3 times, then I understand, oh, this was the point. I was one of them. So in school, there's no way for me that I would win, because there was one teacher in like 50 60 students. Oh, if I ask them to repeat, they will be angry that why should I repeat 50 60 students, I don't have time, and this and that. So in school it happens, and I always used to fail in my school and getting low marks, because I was not understanding in one time, and that time the phone was not really famous, so there was no way to win. But slowly I started taking lessons from my sister, because she was very intelligent, and I started taking lessons from her, that please let me please teach me this and that. It was awkward because me and my sister was not really close at that time, and we become slowly close because of that. I told her to please teach me this and that, and even now, still, in like when I was in 10th class, I gave my boards. It was really so hard that after practicing a lot, after making a lots of notes, still I got 63 marks, just 63 marks. It was not enough for the practice I did. I was having the surrounding, I was having the kind surrounding, the positive surrounding. My parents were supportive, my sister was there for me, and even after all of that, if I get 63 marks, it's a very big shame for me to get this lower marks. I was very sad about it, but still, there was no way to regret. There's only way that I should learn from it and grow from it. In 12th boards, I have to give my best and get the best marks I can get. So, if you're willing to cultivate your inner strength, first of all you have to accept yourself the way you are, from inside out and outside, and you have to accept yourself the way you are. You have to accept your appearance, you have to accept your personality, you have to accept everything about yourself. And second, you have to be really gentle for your health, even if it's physical health or it's mental health. Both are very important. Most people cannot study because of how mentally disturbed they are. They even their family is not like, oh, it's not depression, you're not depressed, you're just overacting, overreacting, you're just doing this and that. They don't understand. Some parents just don't willing to understand that their child is suffering from depression, because depression is not a joke, it's a very serious thing. You can even die, even, you know what, you can even zone out and you would not even think that I'm zoning out. It's a very bad thing, but parents don't understand. They're like, if you are, nobody's understanding you, at least you should understand yourself. If you're if you're like, if you're having depression, you have to maintain yourself and do something productive. As a psychology student, I understood that depression is caused by our mind and it can go away because of our mind, because of our mindset. If I'm only focusing on right things, if I'm only focusing on productive things, I'm being productive all the time, so I can fight with depression. So to cultivate your inner strength, you have to first maintain yourself and maintain hygiene also, because even hygiene can make us happy. Whenever I used to study, first I used to clean my room like all, because I have ADHD and I cannot study if something is not in that place, if not something is in their right place, I cannot study. So if you're maintaining hygiene, you can be happy also. That's how you can cultivate your inner strength. Embracing authenticity. What is authenticity? It is being genuine. If you're not authentic with yourself, how can you be with other people? Here you can see that this girl is looking in the mirror and there are a lot other personalities. We all have different personalities for different people. For some people we don't know, we are calm and we are not willing to talk. For people who are our best friends, we are big extroverts with them. We all have different personalities. But some people having very bad personality disorder, like first, like if I'm Farhat right now, I will become something else in just 2 minutes. Most teenagers have gone through this because of the movies they watch. They get influenced with that. Like I've seen most people getting influenced by that movie Jab We Meet, and there was like Geet. She was very extrovert, and my friends, they were all willing to be Geet. They were calling themselves that I'm Geet, I am very extrovert, you cannot tell me what to do, I will tell you whatever I want. They are just being Geet. Why? Because they get influenced. Because even in Instagram, I see that what do you want to? There was a meme that what do you want to become, and the person says it depends on the last movie I have watched. It is so unrealistic because some people have watched Avengers. How can you be so, Iron Man? I mean, it's not possible. So you have to be authentic with yourself. That if I want to be doctor, I will be doctor, and I will not focus on anything else in my life. I have to be genuine with my people also. I cannot be two-faced. It is two-faced. This is not anything else. It is like being two-faced, three-faced. With one friend I'm very nice, and with other friend I'm going to backbite in the with that friend. Even in trios it happens that if best friends are here, two of them like let's paint our nails and not tell the third person. Why? Because they're like there's always a duo and trio. Why? Because it happens when you're two-faced. It will not happen if you're authentic, if you're genuine with yourself and with your friends. Thank you.